Hi guys, I just got back from Cincinnati from that sudden trip that I told you guys about the day before I left. So if I look a little frazzled, it's because I've had like 6 hours of sleep in the past 48 hours. First off, just thank you guys so much for all the birthday wishes yesterday. Thank you for helping me celebrate the big 3-0. Thank you for 24 million subscribers. Like, that came out of nowhere too. But I wanted to talk about why I was in Cincinnati yesterday. Yesterday was Tyler's mom's memorial service. If you don't know Tyler, Tyler is the guy who's been helping me make videos. He's been in Markiplier Makes. Like, this is Tyler. Tyler's mom, Cindy, passed away about a month ago. And the service was just yesterday. That's why I flew in, because I promised him I would be there. And of course I'd be there. So I'm telling you this now and not before because I didn't want anyone to show up to the memorial service out of the blue. Like, I just didn't want that to happen. Because I wanted to give like the family the most space possible and like be as supportive as I can from a distance. But Tyler, he's a friend of mine. So I have a favor to ask of you guys if you are willing to help out. If you can send him some love, send him some support, send him and his entire family some support. I hate to say it, but I did not even know Cindy that well. Like, I knew her and I've known her for a long time, but I never really got to know her. And it's terrible that at her memorial is when I learned so much about her and what an amazing person she was. I've actually told this story before, but I've left out a crucial detail. I've talked about the first time I had surgery. I got my tumor removed. It was a very painful recovery process because they got my medication wrong. Basically, from the time I had the surgery until the next morning, I was in incredible pain because they got my pain medication wrong. The only reason that got fixed is because Tyler's mom works in the pharmacy at the hospital that I was at. She wasn't there when I was first admitted, so she comes in on her morning shift or whenever it was, and she knows that I'm there. She had no reason to really know who I was or like really care all that much, but that's just the type of person that she was. She came in and she checked up on me, she checked my file, and she saw immediately that there was a problem. So she fixed it. Like, the only reason that I had my pain finally managed is because she went out of her way to help someone that she only knew because I was a friend of her son's. And that's just the kind of person that she was. And it was like, that story is nothing compared to the stories that people were telling about her. So please send Tyler all the love in the world that you can. Send his family stuff. I'll provide links to his Twitter in the description below. Just send messages of goodwill, because I know there's nothing that like you and I could say to make it better. But, I know I don't want to make this about me in any way, shape, or form, because it is not about me. But I know what it's like to lose a parent. And it's never easy. What I want is to have as much support there for him as possible. If you can send him a message, send him some love, send him anything. Just, you don't have to. There's no obligation to do this, but if you want to reach out, do. I think it would make the world a difference. There's unfortunately, I hate to pile on bad news one on top of the other, but I was back in Cincinnati talking to my stepmom, and she told me about her nephew Jay, who I had only met 3-4 times in my entire life. I never really knew him, but he was part of my stepmom's family, and I care about my stepmom very much. So she told me that Jay was killed. He was shot. He works in security, and he was shot. There is a GoFundMe set up because Jay was a single dad of 3 kids. Basically, what's going to happen with the money is the money's going to go into a trust It's going to pay for those kids' education. There's no obligation to help out. But I made a promise that I would let you guys know if you want. There's a link in the description that goes to the GoFundMe. Please give if you can. There's no obligation. I wish that I had like a good ending for this video, a happy ending or something like that, but I don't. Sometimes life just really sucks. And the only thing that we can do, even if it's a stranger reaching out to someone that they've never known, is show your support. Send some love, send some goodwill, and try to make someone's day just a little bit brighter. So if you can, please do. And thank you so much. I will get back into making videos, obviously. I don't want anyone to make this about me in any way, shape, or form. Do not go, oh, I feel so bad for Mark. This has nothing to do with me. I mean, it's my friend and it's my family, but this is not about me. This is about the people that are hurting. This is about the family that was torn apart. This is about Tyler, my friend, who is in pain right now, pain that I know very well. And he could use some love right now, and my stepmom's family could use a lot of love right now. So please send whatever you can. I will get back into the swing of things as soon as I get a little sleep. And thank you everybody so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.